From the beginning of mankind, we have looked towards the stars. Even before we started building places to live and forming civilizations, we have formed ideas about what exists above us. In nearly all early cultures and religions, we have had myths and ancient tales about how our planet, the sun, moon, and stars came to be. The Inuit of Greenland told their people the moon was chasing his sister the sun. In Norse mythology, the sun and moon are objects pushed by gods, also by a brother and a sister, with the always present threat of wolves devouring them, so they keep fleeing. Both of these myths are told to explain how there is a day and night cycle. And in Greek mythology, the sun and moon are driven around in chariots in the sky. The sun by Apollo and the moon by Selene. The most fundamental myths in almost all religions are about how the universe and us humans came to exist. We have always searched for a reason and an explanation for why. Everything. This tremendous difference from us and all different life we know of is what makes us so truly special in this world. Our consciousness is the spark of inspiration that has built the great civilizations of ancient times from nothing but our bare hands. All the remarkable feats we have accomplished and all the incredible things we have created, almost our entire world explored and charted, is all because of the ability we humans have to question and reflect upon life and our experiences, to know that we exist, and perhaps more importantly, that you are born with limited time to reach all your goals, giving humans that driving sense of purpose and longing for a great legacy. And also the trait of wanderlust, which all we humans have. You could say space, in a way, is just another place waiting to be mapped out. On Earth we discovered new animal species, taller mountain peaks yet, lush jungles, deep mysterious oceans, and even other humans with different cultures and different explanations for how the universe came to be. Space, however, is nothing like Earth. Sure, you can say it's just another place we haven't explored, but it quickly becomes clear that space isn't just a place you go as a human. Firstly, without the most extreme equipment, you instantly die just by being there. To be exact, the water in your lungs would freeze and you would pass out in 15 seconds, while your eyes and mouth would feel like boiling due to the liquid freezing. After around 90 seconds total, your heart would have stopped beating, leaving you like an ancient relic floating around in space, completely intact for millions of years. But we do have the right equipment. We have even visited the moon, and we've sent out space probes and built massive telescopes to look further into the universe than ever before. Our technological advancement is in no way a mean feat. But if we want to explore the universe ourselves, and not through a lens or by solving mathematical equations, we've hit a wall. With our current space traveling speeds, just leaving our own solar system would take at least 30,000 years, and then reaching the nearest star possible another 40,000 years. But let's imagine then that we figure out a way to increase our speed to the highest possible according to the laws of physics. The speed of light is the fastest thing in the universe, as it travels by 300,000 kilometers per second, or 186,000 miles per second. And if we obtained ways of transport with such speeds, it would only take us around 100,000 years to leave our galaxy. Sometimes when I think about the universe, it sometimes strikes me just how uncomprehendingly big it is, and also how unremarkably small we humans and our tiny little Earth is. I'm stuck between arguing with myself over if we are never meant to explore the grand universe, or if we just need a new revolutionizing discovery in science. Hopefully, if we ever do reach light speed or near light speed, we will be able to discover and explore our own galaxy, even if it will take many generations. Because no matter what technology we possess, or how many generations of humans willing to live out their lives on a spaceship there will be, Reaching faraway galaxies is impossible according to our current understanding of the laws of physics. Because our universe is forever expanding, the further galaxies are from us, the faster they seem to move away. The furthest galaxies are moving away from us faster than the speed of light, because space-time and fabric itself is expanding. Every 7 minutes another 15 million stars become forever unreachable by man. But all hope is not gone. We should focus on exploring our own galaxy first. The Milky Way has an estimated 100 to 200 billion planets, and around 40 billion of those might be able to support life. Looking at these numbers, it seems preposterous that we haven't found life yet. But while simple life or even advanced life like animals or plants on Earth may be plentiful, intelligent life like ourselves might be more uncommon than we think. Life originated here on Earth around 3.7 billion years ago, but it took those microscopic organisms around 2.9 billion years to evolve into the first animals. We humans have only existed for approximately 300,000 years and have been able to venture out to space for 62 years. Which means that out of those 3.7 billion years of life on Earth, or only 0.0000002% of that time there has lived a species capable of traveling into space. What does this mean? It could mean that a lot of intelligent life like ourselves might exist multiple places in our galaxy. They might just not be at a stage where they have the technology to go into space just yet. Or maybe they are infinitely more advanced than us, but simply doesn't have that inexplicable urge to do so like we humans have. Another factor to be considered is that their signals, whether it be radio, energy or light signals, all take time to travel. So maybe one planet in the Milky Way have life forms traveling into space, but they've only been doing that for a few hundred years. If we are here and they are there, it would still take around 20,000 years for us to receive that signal. And their species might have died out by then. Or maybe we have. What I'm getting at here is that the probability of finding a signal from another planet with a spacefaring nation, even if our galaxy is teeming with life, would still be very, very, very low. Who is even to say that carbon-based life is the only life that can exist and we should be looking for? My point is that if we don't figure out a way to travel at the speed of light, or bend space-time, we will probably never find advanced life, even though it might exist. I am an optimist, so I am still hoping for some sign of life will be discovered in my lifetime. But I am also being realistic. There is something deep inside us humans wanting to discover the secrets of our world. Sometimes I wonder if that is why we humans have always looked upon the stars, to find other life who have asked the same questions about their existence and maybe even have some of the answers. We humans have each other. We're like a family. Even though we don't always get along and aren't the nicest to each other. But still, we come from the same place, are raised in the same environment, and look the same. Let's say that against all odds we find other intelligent life. It would, hopefully, be like finding a friend. If they don't immediately want to wipe us out, we could learn from each other and share different beliefs and discoveries. Maybe they have religions too, or maybe they strictly believe in what they can see. My guess is that they are probably like us and have different opinions. I think that is inevitable with intelligent life. Different opinions and belief will form. Because in a way, intelligence is the ability to reflect and think for yourself, and not just follow your instincts. I'd like to imagine that one day we meet with another species, and we would share our histories, combine our knowledge, and then together venture out into the great universe with our new friends, side by side.